Hey guys, this is Matty Ice here, Master Chess Coach and Instructor of MartelloChess.com. How are you guys doing today? Last time we talked about the Round 5 matchup of the 2018 Philly Open, and today we're going to start getting into the Round 6 matchup of the 2018 Open. This will be part 1 of the 2018 Round 6 matchup here. So, I was feeling pretty good, 4-1 record, just 2 more rounds to go. I wasn't really nervous. I was having fun and just having a good time. And I was intense, focus and stuff, which you're supposed to be, especially as chess players are, and serious, employees and employers are very serious and focused on what they do. So here's where we go, I was playing as white, Bridgette was playing as black, and let's start. E45. And then basically, I love playing Scotch's game because it's very tactical, and and it opens up the board. Scotch's game just opens up the board. That's why I love playing Scotch's games, guys. And then, bam! This is a different variation of Scotch's game. Usually, here, the opponent would do Bishop to C5. Like, this is a normal variation of Scotch's game. We're doing a side variation of Scotch's game here. So, Knight to C3. Bishop to B4 pin there, and then here, that's getting threatened. This pawn's getting threatened. So, anybody know the normal book move for this here? I'll show you guys. Bam! Knight takes C6. The thing is, it delays the pawn getting taken, and it delays black from taking that knight on C3 because my knight's attacking her queen directly there. So now she had to take with the B pawn. If she took with the D pawn here, I would just trade off queens and I would have a nice comfortable game. So she played it right. And bishop to D3. Castle, castle. Rook to E8. And then I was feeling pretty comfortable here because I knew the opening. I was getting the opening out really well. And, she was taking so much time on her moves, opening moves. And bam! Bishop to G5. Basically here, I'm pinning her queen. That's what I'm doing, And she took a lot of time on this move here. Even though it was about 2 hours worth of time we both had, she took so much time. So she did H6. Whoops. She did H6. I went backwards. And she did G4. So this is an interesting strategy here, guys. She's overextending her kingside defense to, try to chase my bishop. But at the same time, she's weakening her kingside defense. And, this will hurt her, This actually helped her in the game, but if I would have played this correctly, it would have really, really hurt her in the game, So, but anyhow, I played bishop to G3. My mission was accomplished. I weakened her kingside defense, and I was going to have a lot of good space against her now. And then here, she did D5, which is a normal book move. If she didn't do that, there would have been a lot of stuff that I could do with her. I could have toyed with her a lot of ways here. But she did the correct move. And I did pawn takes D5. What I should have done here, just push the E pawn. Putting pressure on this knight here. And there's several ways she could have went here. So, she could have did that, and then basically I'll get my rook to E1 protecting this pawn. And then I have a nice, game. Even if he does D4, she does D4, not a big deal. I could just do A3, And if she takes, that's not a big deal either. because I could just take back with the pawn. If she goes back, I just push with b4 and, you know, basically stop the pin. So I was really comfortable. I would have been really comfortable if I played that move, but instead I took the pawn. That's fine, you know, like slightly worse, but not bad either. The pawn there. I did h3. I'm like, okay, I don't want to get pinned here, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't want her to do all this stuff against me. And now, like, here, like, she thought a long time at this point as well. And if she didn't do the c6 move, she would have been in a whole lot of trouble because my bishops and my queen would have gotten the action too. But fortunately for her, oh yeah, and this pawn would have been hanging. Like, I could just, if she didn't do c6, I could just take this pawn. No, I can't. Sorry, scratch that, guys. Like, but I mean, what I'm saying is I would have got my queen here, had a lot of space, and been threatening her like crazy. So she did c6. I did queen to f3. And then she did bishop to a5. And here, I didn't know where to go here, guys, because, like, this is a tricky situation. Like, man, like, I did not know how to continue development. I didn't want to. The computer said that moving the rook here was the best move because you're fighting the open files despite getting the pin. And, like, the pin doesn't really matter. I'll show you. This is what I should have done during the game, which I did not. Like, let's say, you know, the best variation for black. Trade off, trade off. Let's say he tries to pin. That's really not that big of a deal. Because I got, do you guys see it? Bam! The bishop to e5 move. And he takes, say takes, not a big deal. I just take back with the bishop, threatening the queen and the bishop and the pawn there. And, you know, she would have to move the queen somewhere. And then, bam, I would be happy as white, you know, if that happened. But this variation did not happen during the game. And I played a very normal developing rook to a to d1 move, a rook a to d1 move, which was fine, you know. Then the king there. And then this is where we're going to stop for now. Like, next time in part 2 of round 6, 2018 Philly Open, I'm going to show you guys where I could have got beat. And, like, it was a really challenging situation, a lot of tension in the next part. You know, like, I was really close to getting beat if she saw the variation what she did it, you know. I hope this video served you guys well. If this video was helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Matthew Martello, and look at martellochess.com. I'll see you guys next time with part 2 of the 2018 Philadelphia Open Round 6. Bye now.